Hi guys, I'm Kayla Barnes-Lentz, a female expert in longevity, and I'm so excited to show you my midday routine. If you haven't already checked out my morning routine, you can see the entire thing is about 30 minutes, but it's amazing watch. So today we're gonna be reviewing my midday routine. How do I keep myself energized, focus high, and all of this to focus on improving my health span and lifespan. Come along with me. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing a whole body vibration plate. I've absolutely loved these for years. It's really incredible for your lymphatic system, improving blood flow. It can also really help with bone density and muscle. So maintaining healthy muscle, of course, is not gonna help you put on muscle, but it's really good for just maintaining healthy muscle and for improving bone density. So I usually hop on the Vibe plate for anywhere between 7 to 10 minutes throughout my midday routine, but I also love to just hop on here throughout the day whenever I have a couple of minutes, and you can actually do workouts on this. All right, so this is a whole vibration plate, and we'll move on to the next thing. So now we're moving on to hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Hyperbaric oxygen combines pressure and oxygen. So the air that we're breathing right now is about 21% oxygen. This combines pure oxygen at about 70 to 80% with a lot of pressure. So it's almost like being under seawater. To be clear, there is no water involved. It's only pure oxygen and pressure, but this is a medical grade chamber. This is not every day that you find one of these in a home. We actually have one at my clinic, and since I'm no longer at the clinic in Ohio, I had to get one for my home. So this is a 1-base 2.0 medical grade oxygen chamber, and let's talk about my protocol. So hyperbaric is incredibly healing. So it essentially heals the body from the inside out. It's great for reducing inflammation, and people use it for a variety of different conditions. I originally learned about hyperbaric in my training with Dr. Daniel Amen for the brain and just restoring blood flow and improving blood flow to the brain and essentially healing the brain after TBIs, concussions, things of that nature. But it's also being used for things like fertility and autoimmune conditions and post-surgery, and even for, just improving cognitive function. So I'm gonna have a really extensive protocol for this. I'm gonna call it the Longevity Brain and Body Protocol. So currently I'm in a stint of 40 sessions. I'm doing those 1 hour each, 5 times per week. You don't wanna do it 7 times per week because it does produce a little bit of oxidative stress, and so you wanna let your body have a break. So 5 times per week until I hit 40 sessions. That's gonna be at the 2.0 ATA. Then we're gonna take 6 months off of a strict protocol, and we're gonna do maintenance. So that's gonna be 2 to 3 sessions per week at that 2.0 ATA. And then after 6 months of a break, I'm going to begin my brain protocol, which is going to be 40 sessions at 1.5 ATA, so slightly lower pressure than the 2.0. And I'm gonna do those 40 sessions at the intervals of 1 hour, 5 times per week. And to be honest, I'm probably going to just repeat that yearly. As I often say, I don't want longevity to feel unattainable. So hyperbaric is not something that you have to do. This is really, I call this like a nominal mover for me in my current state of health. So I have great health, and I'm really trying to push the boundaries of what's possible with human health span and longevity. But you can also look for a clinic near you to find a more affordable option if you are interested in using hyperbaric. If you've had something like a concussion, I definitely recommend looking into this because it can be a game changer for people. But if you're just looking to do longevity treatments, I would recommend looking for a clinic near you. I hope this helps. Okay, so welcome to my office. This is part of course, my midday routine because I spend a lot of time here. I want to talk about a few things that you can do to optimize your office space. And let's first start with light. So if you can, you should try to get natural light. So typically I have this shade up and I'm getting the sunlight as natural light. I have very low warm overhead lights, no harsh LED lights or junk lights as I would call them. Also, air filtration is so important. So I have a Jasper behind me, which is a super high quality HEPA grade air filter. And we have more air filters in our home than probably enough for like 5 of these homes. But we're living in Los Angeles, toxic burden is high, and it's really important to have clean air. Next is the chair that I'm sitting on. So this is called an Anthros chair. This is made by doctors of physical therapy. They started with actually creating devices for individuals with disabilities. They soon learned that they could create the world's best office chair. I think this is the only office chair that is made for optimal posture, and I would call it a biohacking office chair. Every single part of this chair is customizable. So the hip support, the lumbar support, the armrests, everything is uniquely customized to me so that I can maintain perfect posture all the time. Another thing that I really love is my NanoVi. So this is great for reducing oxidative stress, helping DNA actually repair. And we know that oxidative stress is one of the root causes of many chronic diseases. So all I do is switch this on, and you really can't do too much NanoVi. So I personally just keep this on all day while I'm working.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
I'm home from work.
So when my husband gets home, I mark that as the beginning of our evening routine.